Donald Trump tries to solve a problem and Canada's left looks to import it. I'm Brian Lilly with Rebel.media. It's only been 1 week since Donald Trump was sworn in as President of the United States, but already he's moving fast on key promises, including dealing with illegal immigration and building that wall.
A nation without borders is not a nation. Beginning today, the United States of America gets back control of its borders, gets back its borders.
But as Trump looks to start deporting criminal illegal immigrants, people that have broken the law but been allowed to stay in the U.S., two left-wing groups in Canada have said they want to import the American problem into Canada. Lead Now and No One Is Illegal are petitioning Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to allow refugees fleeing Trump's America. I can't make this up. Here's the headline from their latest campaign. Tell Trudeau, welcome those fleeing violence and deportation under Trump. Now, Canada and the United States are both signatories to an international agreement that says you accept refugees at your border, but if they're refugees coming in from a safe third country like the U.S. or Canada, you leave them where they are. They can apply for refugee status there. Lead Now and No One Is Illegal, a group that actually doesn't believe in borders at all, they want Canada to abandon the third safe country agreement and accept anyone fleeing Trump's America. All right, so let's say we did this. Who would we be welcoming in? Well, if you look at Donald Trump's actual policy instead of the rhetoric of his opponents, then you'd know that Trump actually plans on, well, he's not going to try and deport all 11 million illegals. He wants to target the criminals, the thousands, tens of thousands, if not more, convicted criminals who have no right to be in the United States, many of whom have been deported many times only to re-enter and commit more crimes and then seek refuge in sanctuary cities like San Francisco. Got one example to share with you, but there's plenty more. Juan Francisco Lopez Sanchez. He'd been deported 5 times from the United States. He was convicted of drug possession, drug dealing, and drug manufacturing, plus entering the U.S. illegally. He was on probation in Texas when he fled to San Francisco. He was in local police custody in San Francisco, and the feds asked him to be handed over to them. This was March of 2015. But because San Francisco is a sanctuary city, authorities wouldn't hand Lopez Sanchez over to the feds. They let him go. A couple months go by, July 1st, 2015, Lopez Sanchez shot and killed Kate Steinle, a 32-year-old woman out for a walk with her family on Pier 14 in San Francisco, very touristy area of the city. No reason to shoot her, he just did. This is the type of person that will be fleeing Trump. This is the type of person that Lead Now and No One Is Illegal want to import. No One Is Illegal supports sanctuary cities, and there's a push by the left in this country to have cities across Canada adopt the same policy that would compel local agencies, police, social workers, and what have you to ignore federal immigration law. It's been a disaster in the U.S., but they want it here. Don't think this can't happen. It may seem like a small petition, but these are powerful groups. Lead Now is one of the activist groups that helped Justin Trudeau win the 2015 election. They ran campaigns in target ridings across the country to unseat conservatives and put in the left-wing candidate that had the best chance of winning. Look at how they brag about this on their website. The Conservatives were defeated in 25 out of 29 ridings, and our community picked the candidate who would defeat the Conservative or come second in 26 of the 29 ridings. Trudeau owes Lead Now, but does he owe them so much that he'd be willing to import America's illegal immigrants? I hope not, but you can already see pressure building in the media with sympathetic stories like this one from CBC. It's not about Mexican illegal immigrants, but it is about people crossing into Canada from the U.S. and claiming refugee status. I mean, look at the subheadline. It says 410, mostly Somali refugees, made the journey across the U.S.-Canada border on foot between April and December 2016. If they're fleeing Somalia, they're refugees from Somalia. Why are they entering Canada through the U.S. just south of Winnipeg? I mean, look at a map. You have to be pretty far inland to walk into Manitoba from the U.S. They're already safe. They're in a country that accepts the rule of the law. They're in a country with a large and vibrant Somali population. They're not real refugees. But with Trump in power, these stories, others like it, the plight of illegal aliens in the U.S., we're going to see a constant drumbeat calling for Canada to take in anyone that the U.S. rejects or that fears Trump. I'm sorry, but no. We have a generous immigration policy, one that requires following the rules, not jumping to the front of the line with a bogus refugee claim. Our refugee numbers, they're higher than they've ever been. What this campaign by Lead Now and No One is Illegal and the media is really all about is doing away with Canada's borders. I don't know about you, but I agree with Trump on this. A country needs to secure its borders. A country has the right to accept or reject people that want to come in. We don't need to import the American problem that Donald Trump is trying to solve. If you're with me on this, I want you to go to our petition site, noillegals.ca. That's noillegals.ca, and sign the petition calling on the Trudeau government to uphold the common sense laws we've got right now. Like I said, we don't need to import this American problem. So sign the petition, noillegals.ca, then share it on social media so your fellow Canadians know all about it. That's noillegals.ca. Go now. If you like the video you just saw, then make sure you never miss If you like the video you just saw, make sure you never miss another one again. Hit subscribe or head on over to the rebel.media and become a member.